Welcome everybody to another round here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Harpoon Design Season 14. They unload at Phoenix here tonight. The open dog leg and the newest version of Phoenix, where the start-finish line is totally different from, the other previous version. So I'm still getting used to this. I only do Phoenix once a season, so we'll get through it together. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I already see Tara Paff and Robbie Darnell out in chat. Wow, 11 of you out there tuning in already. And 5 likes. Thank you, everybody. Well, right now here in practice, well, no surprise, Mark Whitley and the Harpoon Design 77 is the quickest, but 150 laps here tonight. No fast repairs. 3 green-white checkered attempts if it comes down to it. Now, going with the pre-race analytics here tonight, oh boy. Look at that track tip. Looks like a little bit of a wind out there. 5, 6, 7, 8 miles an hour, dropping down to 4. Air temp of 76, 110-degree track temp, so probably going to be a little bit slick out there on the track. Now, once they get some grip, it should be okay, but going to start out pretty slick. Now, only 150 laps here tonight, 150 miles, 4 tire sets. That's all they get, 75% fuel. Now, pit road here at Phoenix, a gruesome 45 miles an hour with a pace speed of 55. Getting into the point standings coming into tonight. Well, Mark Whitley is up a spot in the top spot at 209. Brandon Hartwell is going to stay where he's at in second at an even 200. 9 behind Mark Whitley. Hunter Hayward down 2 into third at 195. 14 behind the leader and 5 behind Hartwell. Brandon Sheets going to stay where he's at in fourth at 180. 29 behind the leader and 15 behind Hayward. Cal Heath up 2 into fifth at 175. 34 behind the leader and 5 behind Sheets. Philip Bridgman down a spot into sixth at 174. 35 behind the leader and 1 behind Cal Heath. And then we get to a 3-way tie here for 7th. Gary Slapinski up 2, Chris Paff up 1, and Zachary Rongich up 2. All 3 of these gentlemen, 173 points, 36 behind the leader, but only 1 behind Phillip. And depending on who is here tonight, well, that could break that tie for sure. Isaiah Sutherland is going to crack the top 10 and 10th up 2 spots at 152. 57 behind the leader and 21 behind Rongich, Paff, and Slapinski. Robbie Darnell down 1 into 11th at 146. 63 behind the leader and 6 behind Sutherland. Brian Huntley Jr. down a spot into 12th at 143. 66 behind the leader and 3 behind Darnell. John held up 2 spots into 13th at 138. 71 behind the leader and 5 behind Huntley Jr. And Keith Hurlbut is going to stay where he's at in 14th at 134. 75 behind the leader and 4 behind John. Robbie Stewart, the other Robbie, down 2. Still in the top 16 and 15th at 133. 76 behind the leader and 1 behind Hurlbut. Jeff Gilmore is going to round out the top 16 up a spot at 129. 80 behind the leader and 4 behind Stewart. We still have a long season to go. Nowhere near over with. Yeah, like I said, it's a long season. I do want to recap a little bit from last season. I know Robbie said don't bring it up, but I'm going to anyway because this is the second season they have been out this track. Last season was rough. Wasn't broadcasted. I did miss last season, but they had some cautions last season. Let's hope we don't have as many as they had. 18 cautions at Phoenix last season for 71 laps out of a 200. Took 205 laps to complete. 4 lead changes. Gary Slapinski led all of 189 of those. Mark Koshik led 12, and Michael Yarrow led 4. So they don't have any resets this season, so they're going to definitely have to be careful. But we're probably going to see some very, very careful drivers out there. They may go get slobber knocker on the loud pedal more toward the end of the race, but it's only 150 laps. They do have a stage here. A white flag will... The stage will be at 75. That will be the white flag, and the checkered flag for the... The checkered flag for the stage will be at lap 76. Under 3 minutes to go here, folks. We're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway. Times are rolling in, and right now we do have the 77 of Mark Whitley up in the top spot. Greg Wood in second, Brandon Sheets third, Hunter Hayward fourth, and Brad Delph running out our top five. As of right now, 5 minutes to qualify. They only get 2 laps. Like Gary Slapinski just on his second. Whoa, Kyle Heath taking over the top spot there from Mark Whitley. Mark is actually done, I do believe. And Kyle Heath is going to pull it down pit road here, but he is on his second lap, so I'm not sure exactly why he did that. Like he may be coming out again. Chris Path out here. In the bang! 22. Gary Slapinski slapped himself into fourth. Literally. The other Harpoon design machine. A couple of them out here. Like Jeff Gilmore fixing to come out. And Jaden Sanchez and the Interstate Batteries 18. Boy, that is a beautiful, beautiful paint. I don't know exactly where Brennan Kennedy is, but I think he'd get a kick out of that one. Like Jaden gonna go into 10th, Chris 12th, Robbie, the other Robbie Stewart is out here. Now it looked like he is up to full speed. Right now Kyle Heath though holding the top spot here. Looks like Chris is done. Get back on Robbie. Jeff Gilmore has started his first lap. See if Jeff is able to knock off Kyle or get himself somewhere up in the top 5 or 10. Jaden just went into 8th. Jeff Gilmore going into 12th. Robbie Stewart. Man, I got to get used to where the start-finish line is again. Yeah, hit the line button. Hit the line button, folks. I don't know what the line button is, but hit that line button. I got to give Robbie a hard time. Robbie Stewart right there in 14th. Probably not the lap he wanted. But under a minute to go, I think Kyle Heath is going to be able to hold on to the top spot here. And if he does, this will make Kyle Heath make it his third pole and back-to-back, actually. Kind of waiting here just a second. But it does look like Kyle is going to hold on to that top spot. Let's go ahead and get Kyle down here real quick. Kyle, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I sure do.
Hey, man. Well, it looks like you are going to grab your third pole of the season, and this one will take you back-to-back, buddy. Last week you got it at Richmond, today at Phoenix, and of course your first pole you got at Daytona. But man, this is Phoenix Raceway. How do you feel about this track and the new layout, buddy?
I'm a little nervous about it. Know how practice was going. For me, it's kind of hard to keep my tires up under me. But if I'd had as many wins I had poles, I'd be happy.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you would. I think we all would, man. It's hard to get a pole, but man, it's definitely hard to get a win. In any league or just on iRacing in general. But it's 150 laps. We got the stage here tonight, as always. Are you going to try to protect your tires out here tonight, or kind of see how things play out early on?
I just play it by lap, pretty much. That's all you can do right now.
All righty, we'll let you get to it, Kyle. Congratulations on the pole, buddy.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right, well, that is Kyle Heath, and we are going to get him down here on the grid here as Kyle Heath does a grid up at our pole here tonight. Kyle Heath with a 27.352. Well, that is going to be quick enough to put him in the top spot. Mark Whitley going to be on the outside of him in second. We know that 77 very well. We'll definitely be watching, of course, Mark here tonight and everybody else. Greg Wood in third, Chris Path fourth, Gary Slapinski in fifth, Brandon Sheets in sixth, Hunter Hayward seventh, Jaden Sanchez in eighth, Brad Delph ninth, Phillip Richmond rounding out our top 10, Zach Duchier in 11th, Jeff Gilmore in 12th, Gary Cottle in 13th, Robbie Stewart 14th. The non-qualifiers, boy, and there's a bunch of them. Matthew Hunsaker in 15th, Brian Huntley Jr. 16th, Larry Blair 17th, Robbie Darnell in 18th, Kevin Roy in 19th, and Jim Coleman'sberger in 20th. Clifton Ashley 21st, Keith Hurlbutt 22nd, Paul Buscohen 23rd, Jason Adams 24th, Gomez, Mark Koshik, 25th. Eric Jensen, 26th. Aaron Bradford, 27th. Robert Chiswick, 28th. Could have rounded out here tonight. 28 drivers. Not bad for Phoenix, actually. 28 drivers. See here. Matthew Hunsaker, Buzz. It looks like Jason Adams is on grid. Buzz is not. Neither is Hunsaker. So, it does look like we are going to be rolling off here, folks. Right, here we go. Pace car already off and away. Coming to the start of the race here tonight. What used to be out of 2, or what used to be out of 4 on the front stretch is now, of course, out of 4, I believe. Something like that. Yeah, it is very, very confusing here at the new Phoenix. But here we go, folks. Kyle Heath is going to lead us to the green flag here tonight. Making our way into the corner. There's the start zone. Green is out, and boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Phoenix. Already. Still side by side, wasting no time. Down into turn number, I guess you could call this turn 1. 4, 1, 3, I have no idea. I don't even know what the turns are here. Well, we got a car sideways, though. That is going to be, if I can get on him. Oh, come on. It's the 48. There he is, Hunter Hayward. No caution. We're going to stay green. Did stack them up. Hunter went back from 7th or around that back to 21st, 22nd now. That did kind of mix up the field up here a little bit. Like Larry Blair and Robbie Darnell working here on one another. Larry on the outside, Robbie on the inside. They're putting in about 27 fours. Of course, as the tires fall off, definitely going to change on the the times. But Mark Whitley wasted no time up top. Didn't even give Kyle Heath a chance to get a lap here tonight. At least at the start of the race. A couple of movers here. It looks like Gary up a spot. Brad Delph up 4. Ooh, somebody's into the wall. That is going to be the 18. Well, 18 on the car, supposed to be the 45. However, the 18, 45 interstate batteries machine. I don't think we have an 18 out here from what I see. We do not. Brandon Sheets back into 9th. Gilmore, Bridgman, Stewart, Robbie. Have the other Robbie. So it's a battle of the Robbies here. Whoever beats out the other one, well, they will be able to keep the Robbie name. The other one will have to change it. I always got to pick on both Robbies. Seen some speed drops back here with Aaron Bradford. Does have Brian Huntley Jr. sneaking up on him on his tail. We'll watch the out of between the 4 and the 95. That's back 20th, 21st. They're kind of making this look like more of a super speedway type race as they are still all bunched up together. But out of this battle of the Robbies, Robbie Darnell is going to fly past the 3, take over that 12th position. Back here to Bradford and Huntley Jr. Huntley Jr. are going to get around Bradford to the inside. So Jr. goes up to 20th. Bradford back to 21st. There's Jason Adams. There's Gomez, Markoshik, Robert Chiswick from 28th to 24th. Eric Jensen, Gary Cottle, and Matthew Hunsaker. No name Hunsaker here. I say that because he has no name in the driver bar. Oh, we do have a driver. Oh, no, we got Larry Blair going around. There is a caution. Oh, well, let's go back here and take a look at what happened here, folks. Okay, so it looks like Larry ripped blue cone, ripped Larry too, and there's no resets either. So, oof. Definitely check the damage on the 73 here as well and see what kind of damage he's got. Got her good here. Hey, Kelly. How you doing, Kelly? Oh, it looks like he just broke loose coming down onto the dog leg. Snaps up and right in front of, ooh, who was that? That was the 10 of Clifton Ashley, and then a hard lick to the outside wall. Larry Blair, significant front end damage. Oh yeah, and you can definitely tell. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, 13 likes, 20 of you out there tuning in. Awesome job. Keep it up, folks. Let's get it out there. Share it. All your friends, your family, your dog, your cat, your bird, your snake, your tarantula. I know some of those can't hit the like button, but get them out there. Let's get them out here watching. Got 21 of you tuning in. 13 likes. Too shy away from 15 already. We can hit 15, 20 likes out here, no problem. No reason we can't hit 30, 35, 40 people out here tuning in. You'll have everybody out on the track, so that is also a good thing. Going to be a little difficult getting interviews in here tonight as well. Phoenix only being a mile long, and you know, if they do make pit stops, it's going to be difficult to get somebody up here. Does look like Mark Whitley is still up front with Kyle Heath in P2. It looks like some drivers did come down pit road. We got one down pit road now. A couple of them, actually. There is Jaden Sanchez. Does look like Kevin Roy. Mark Gomez is out, is on pit road or just coming off of pit road. There's Kevin. There's Jason. Got some of that damage fixed. It looks like. And most of it beat out, so it might have not been too bad. Of course, from my angle up here, folks, it may look like it's bad, but to them, it may only be, 20, 25 seconds worth of damage. What you don't want to get is that all dreadful meatball flag. Ooh, you get that, and that is going to be, man, that could be your night. Because I don't think SRU clears meatball flags. Even if you think your car is safe to drive, I don't believe they'll clear it. So, does look like everybody's still out here, though. 27 that started. Mark Whitley, of course, up front. That's going to put Kyle on the outside here. Mark has chosen the outside line. Now we just got to wait on that gum pace car to dive off. Mark Whitley scrubbing some tires, try to get that dirt off, warm them up a little bit. Pace car is back off of the racing surface and down onto the restart we come. Coming to lap 14. And into the restart zone. There's the green, and we are backing away here tonight at Phoenix. Mark Whitley got a good jump there. And Kyle Heath is going to be able, for the time being, going to keep P2. But here comes Greg Wood. Started P3, running in P3, right there on the tail of the 13. Gary started in 5th. He's now up a spot. That's some movement way back here. Looks like Gomez falling back, way back, maybe to the tail end of the field here. Robbie Darnell and company doing some battling as they come through that dog leg. Uh-oh, Kyle Heath falling way back. Uh-oh, what happened to Kyle? Kyle is falling way back here. Way back he goes, back to 22nd. Oh, that was not good. Did he get some damage or something? You get a chase view and turn the camera here. Oh, yep, I do see a little crinkle. Oh, yeah, yep, he did get some damage for sure. Looks like, oh, Jaden Sanchez, blinky, Jaden. Yeah, I cannot stay on Jaden here. Mark Whitley, Greg Wood now. There is Gary. Zach. Now, it's not over for Kyle. Got a ways. Jim Coleman'sberger started back in 20th. He's just on the outside of the top 10 in that beautiful, and I mean beautiful. Oh! Speaking of Coleman'sberger, I believe something happened. Maybe around Mr. Jim here. Ooh, 97 of Gary Cottle. Oof. So it looks like, oh, it was back here, it looks like. See here, Bigfoot, that was a 99. Let me see here if I can get on that 99 machine. Oh, that was Eric Jensen. Oh. This is where the caution came out. Find out what happened here. So Eric, it looks like coming into the turn. Oh, he just loses it. Tries to save it. Comes back up right in front of, oh, that is Larry Blair. Larry nowhere to go. Then, oh, that shoots the 99 back up the track right in front of the 97. 97 nowhere to go. And the 97 of Gary Cottle right into the wall with the 99 of Eric Jensen. Oh, man, these two definitely going to have some damage. I don't know if anybody's engine blew or not, but they are both on pit road. Looks like Jaden Sanchez is on pit road as well, still having some blinking issues. Looks like Hunter Hayward is also having some blinking issues. So with all this blinking going on, I believe it might be the iRacing servers. Larry Kennedy out there. How you doing, Larry? We do have drivers on pit road and that have pitted. Robert Chiswick, Philip Bridgman, Jason Adams. There's Gomez. Kyle Heath is still on pit road getting some damage fixed. Larry Blair, Jaden, Gary, and Jensen. A couple of them still on pit road. That would be Kyle, Gary, and Eric. Getting to wonder if Kyle Heath is going to come back out. I would imagine. There is the one to go. Kyle Heath is now a lap down Whoa, probably a little bit more damage than what we initially thought. Oh, not good for Kyle. Brantley out in chat. You doing, Brantley? Seeing you out there. Oh, pace car is down to the safety of pit road. Mark will get us going again. A lap 22. And here we go. Green is back out once more here tonight. I'm going to see here the 78 right behind the 77. Teammates right here together. What Greg Wood is able and capable of doing. He's got to figure out a way to break those two up. Jeff Gilmore, Brandon Sheets, Robbie Darnell in the mix here. Brad Delph, Brian Huntley Jr. Get on Brad here. Man. Fourth spot, Zach Duchier. Steve Hurlbut up here. Out of the top 12 and 12. Robbie Stewart. Got company with Coleman Spurger, who I was talking about, that very good looking Milky Way, number 11. Well, it's not all about the paint, but man, oh man, that's a very sexy paint right there. Chromatic, got that glaze on it. Guess if you're into Milky Way, there you go. Another thing about Phoenix is the breaking point. Everybody's got a breaking point. They're definitely breaking for sure. Robbie Darnell going to lose some spots here. Seen some smoke. Kind of locked it up, it looked like. Man, hectic up here with Jeff Gilmore. Golly. Gilmore, Sheets. And they get just really close to one another. There's the 14 of Brad shooting to the inside of Gilmore. Clifton Ashley, Robbie Stewart real quick back here, but side by side still up here with the 75 and the 14. Mark Whitley slowly pulling away a little bit. Thinking ahead now of Hunter Hayward. It's not that far. Boy, Hunter dirt tracking it looks like. Right. I believe they will be able to make it to the stage. Yeah, a lot of drivers have stayed out. They have not come down pit road. Kyle Heath is back out on the track, only a lap down. He's right up ahead of Jason Adams. Kevin Roy is the last driver on the lead lap. That is going to take us to lap 29 there. Mark Whitley has led all the laps so far. Whoa! Save it, 83. That is Matthew Hunsaker. Good save. Oh, and he's still trying to save it. Boy, he has got those tires angry at him. He's still having some issues. I think the 95 is aware of that too. Aaron Bradford, he's like, do I really want to get up here? Good save, Matthew, though. Good save, good save. Still on Aaron. That is the 5. That is Philip Bridgman. Oh, 73. Larry Blair into the wall. Got too hot coming in. Popping the outside wall. More damage to the 73 machine. Like Hunsaker. He is on pit road. Whoa. Gilmore and Robbie Darnell going at it for 10th. And it looks like Robbie's going to keep that spot, it looks like. 32, folks. It does not take long to get around this track at all. About 2 laps a minute, roughly. 19 is in a little bit of a battle here. And how about we do a little bit of a ride along with Mr. Keith? See, here's the start-finish line. So I would imagine this would be turn 1. This would be turn 2. And then 3, and then 4. That's what I'm thinking. Three, 4, and then the start-finish line right directly out of 4. That's just my take on it. Did I say that right, Brantley? I know you're out there tuning in and watching. Did I get that right? And Mark Whitley. Nah, I'm not really too worried about Mark at the present time. 1 and 2 right here. Gary Slapinski only fell back here to 4th. Trying to gun down Greg Wood. You got Jim, Jeff, Lee Lifton. Right here together. Keith, Jim, Lifton, Jeff. All right here, battle for 3rd. And Gary did take it over Greg Wood. Back here to the battle, still in the hunt. Keith Hurlbutt, Jeff Gilmore now. Oh, I was just talking about the turns. Out of turn 4, right when you get to the start-finish line, that's 4, right? On the new layout, like right where Jeff is, that's turn 4, and then you got the start-finish line, correct? I don't like the new layout. I hate it. So this would be turn 1, where Jeff is at now. Yeah, okay. So that is, so I did have it right. So out of 4, Mark Whitley is going to come and hit the stripe for his 38th lap lead. Jeez, golly, Mark Whitley. It's on rails here. Still early, though. Like Hunsaker and Sanchez have called it a night. Gary Cottle and Eric Jensen. Both of them on pit road. They are still in the lobby. They have not exited out. "36 more laps, be at the stage." I remember white flag at 75, checkered when they hit 76. They will have to complete lap 75. Chris Path, Greg Wood, Brandon Sheets, 21 of Zach. Bunched up here. We'll have the battle between Brandon and Greg now. Greg falling backwards. It started in third. Tires probably starting to show right about now, even though we've had a few cautions. Oh, hello. I said, even though we've had a few cautions, we've been able to save a little bit, but, man, still, yeah, 42 laps. Not able to save much. Oh! Zach! Way all over the place. Good save, Zach. Well, he almost hit that wall. If he hadn't have saved it, he definitely would have. Alrighty, folks, 22 of you out there, 16 likes. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the 15 like mark. Can we hit 20 likes out here tonight before the end of the show? We got a blinky. Oh, Brian Huntley Jr. I think he might need to check his blinker fluid. Man, a lot of drivers blinking out here tonight. All right, we got some action. All right, let's get back here. Slapinski, Path, Cheats is third, fourth, and fifth. Might as well throw Greg in the mix here, too. He's coming back up. See if 22 of Chris can get around Gary here. Gary's going to go way high, and that is going to allow not only Chris to get around, but Sheets as well. I think Gary went a little bit too high there. Just his mark. Or his tires are just shot, one of the two. Mason Adams, Robbie Stewart, Gomez. There, whoa, Gomez is going around. Oh, can he save it? Well, he's going to save it. He's going to hit the wall. Slide. Pop the wall a little bit. Good save, no caution. We do have a driver down pit road, though. That is Eric Jensen. Good save there, Gomez. He did scrape the wall a little bit, but he did save it as well. So, good save. Could have been bad all the way around, that's for sure. No pun intended. Gary still peeking, trying to peek back up into at least that fourth spot. Oh, and we do got a caution. Oh, Robbie Stewart. Here we go with the instant replay. I'm going to have to rewind this just a little bit because I did see it. It looks like the three looped it around. Oh, Gomez. Looks like got a piece of it as well. This was right across the start-finish line, it looks like. Yep, sideways is the three. But where did it initiate? It looks like the three just might have got loose on his own. Rewind it. He's already sideways there, it looked like. Maybe diving it down into the corner. Right there. Did it snap loose a little bit there? I don't know. But it definitely did there, and he is trying to save it. He comes right back up onto the track, comes down, loops it again, and nowhere to go. Oh, Gomez is going to get a piece of that. Alrighty. Well, new leader. And Keith Hurlbut is going to bring him down pit road, it looks like. Jeff Gilmore. He will take over the lead. He will elect not to come down pit road. And it's not going to be a full sweep per se. For Whitley. He's not going to lead all the laps because Jeff Gilmore is going to cross the stripe and lead his first lap of the race. Lap 50 of 150, folks. Next time by will be, and 100 to go already. So is Gilmore going to come down pit road? No, he is not. Oh, this is going to be interesting. A lot of drivers have taken tires. Some have just taken fuel. Oh, this is definitely going to be an interesting restart here. Jeff Gilmore did not pit. Looks like the next two only took fuel. And several drivers all the way back to around the 15th, 16th spot took tires. Well, Brantley, Tara, Kelly, Robbie, Darnell, I know you're out there listening. Larry, Kyle, anybody that I missed, sorry. This is going to be interesting here. We're going to watch, see what happens. Now, Jeff has chosen the outside line. I don't know if that's a smart idea being on these older tires or not, but we'll find out. Pace car is off. We are officially at 100 to go. We'll see exactly how good of a start that Jeff can get here. He can get out and get at least a little bit of heat in those tires. Get down into the corner and back out. I think he'll be okay. But, man, he might get ate up here. He's got Mark Whitley behind him. The green is out. Everybody's on the loud pedal. Woo! 75 did spin him. Got loose. Yep. Jeff even noticed it. Mark Whitley is going to fly past Jeff Gilmore. 3 wide at Phoenix, folks. That 3 wide didn't last but a second, but we were 3 wide and we're wrecking in the back. Oh! There is the caution, finally. Well, I guess you could call this the mayhem at Phoenix right here. This is a big one. This is a big one. Let's see here if we can find out. There's Brad. There's Brian. But where did it initiate at? Robbie. Now, give me just a second. See if I can find a better angle like this. May work. Right. Oh, right there. There's where it initiated. 14 into the back of the 4, maybe? Maybe some net code. Not sure. However, that spun the 4. There goes the 4 around. Oh, and the 14 is going to come right back up into the 4. And then it was kind of calamity. There's the 85 getting loose. And, oh, man, nowhere to go. Golly. 95. See, Clifton Ashley involved with that one. Oh, okay, so it looks like only 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 5 drivers involved. So not as big as what I thought. Still big enough. We have lost 4 drivers now. Hunsaker, Jensen, Sanchez, and Cottle. You'll have 23 out on the racetrack. Robbie Stewart, the only driver, 1 lap down. Kyle Heath is back on the lead lap. Gomez is also on the lead lap. So, yeah, only 1 driver, lap down. We do have some down pit road here, it looks like. Like Brad Delph, Brian Huntley Jr., Aaron Bradford. I think I got them all. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Everybody enjoying the weather out there? Hopefully. Everybody's doing some fishing or hunting or just getting outdoorsy. All right. So, coming to lap 56, should get the to go this time, and it's going to be Mark Whitley and his teammate Gary Slapinski at row 1. Row 2, Chris Paff, Hunter Hayward. Row 3, Jeff Gilmore, Greg Wood. Row number 4, Brandon Sheets, Zach Duchier. And row number 5 is Robbie Darnell and Jim Comensberger. That is also going to round out your top 10. About 20 to go for the stage here. Here we go. Kind of start or restart is Mark Whitley and his teammate Gary Slapinski going to get. I guess another semi-teammate would be Chris Paff. The paint was painted by none other, I believe, by Brantley Roden with the help of, I believe, Era? I'm not mistaken. And here we go. Green is out. Good jump by the 77, 78, 22, 48. Everybody got a good start here. Oh, man. Coming back on the track, though, is dreadful when you are on that dog leg. Ew. I don't think the 22 is a full teammate, but, you know. Oh, Brian Huntley Jr., Brad Delph. Let's say it's Olivia. Or she's out there tuning in. Brad's sitting right now in 15th. Still got a ways to go, though. Half Sheet, Stewart, and Hurlbutt. Oh, they're all teammates. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for that, Tara. Appreciate it. I need to start writing this stuff down, I guess. The way I have it. Whoa, boy. Man, I got a little tight back here. That was around, that was Jeff Gilmore. The 4 of Brian Huntley Jr. and even Brad Delph was kind of right there with him. Jeff Gilmore is going to fall back here. Now side by side with the 19 of, well, Keith Hurlbutt, speaking of. Looks like some battle up here. Philip Bridgman, Clifton Ashley, Brian Huntley Jr. Again, man, as soon as I get up here, they get it figured out. Map 61. I'll be Darnell around the 22. I'll be up to 6th. Robbie's got that little chromatic, I guess you could call it, shine on that 44 as well. And Hunter Hayward putting pressure on Gary here. I don't know if can Hunter get around him? Trying to see where he can get around him. Ah, I got you. All right, well, I'll keep an eye on that in the timing screen. But for now, Brad Delph, Brian Huntley Jr. That is for P9 Bull. They are door to door. Oh, man. Well, that was close. Brad Delph is going to win that battle, but here comes Brian Huntley Jr. Making our way down into 3. Not 3. Alley, you see? Oh, I got a car smoking somewhere. I was actually out of 1 and 2. Ugh. You can tell I hate the new Phoenix. For the layout, at least. Man, who is that? Who is that locking up the brakes? Philip Bridgman having some issues. I don't know if it was Philip, but look at Gary. Why look at Gary? Okay, I'm looking at Gary. See, okay, I can't go back that far. I'll have to look at it after the race. Okay, I'll look at it. I'll look at it after the race. Yeah, I can't go back that far. The only thing I can do is do a replay, and I really don't want to go back, you know, a few laps. So, I wished I could. Wished I had time for that. That'd be kind of sweet. Ooh, Clifton Ashley, real slow. He's got damage. No caution. Let's get it back going. Yeah, you know, being only one person, Brantley, I do miss, especially on shorter tracks like this, I do miss, you know, different things. But that's just part of it. Oh, if I had, you know, 6, 7, 8 computers and, you know, 9 different iRacing accounts, I could probably get it all, but you know, I can't afford that, so who can? Right. Well, a big shout out to, of course, Robbie Darnell and all the admins over here at SRU. We're putting on an awesome league, allowing me to broadcast it. Big shout out to, of course, Brantley Roden again, coming back, sponsoring the series. Harpoon Design. Always glad to have you back, Brantley, even though you wasn't here with us last season. You were still in chat, rooting everybody on. So I do appreciate, you know, that and just being supportive. And a big shout out to all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. Keep growing and growing each and every week. So thank you for sharing it. Do appreciate it. Not only myself and MaxspeedTV, but, you know, SRU and, you know, Brantley as well. Please keep sharing it. Get it out there. Ooh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I just seen the 3 go around, and there's no caution. He must have not went fully around. That was Robbie Stewart. We are going to be coming up on the stage here momentarily. I do want to stay up here with Mark Whitley. He is coming up on the 13 of Kyle Heath, who's back down 2 laps. Robbie Stewart's 2 laps. Gomez is down a lap. Now Mark has got his eyes set on Jeff Gilmore. potentially put him a lap down before the stage. And he will do just that. This time by, folks, lap number 75. That is going to put us at the white flag. We've got one more lap, and it does look like Mark Whitley is going to hold off and grab the one and only stage. And I say that even though he's still coming around the track full speed ahead. And if he turns it, well, you know, that'll be the, you know, he won't win the stage. But I don't think the 77's going to do it, because coming across the stripe is going to be Mark Whitley grabbing the stage here tonight. Greg Wood, P2, like Hunter Hayward, P3, Slapinski, P4, and Zach, P5. Bobby Darnell, 6th, Brad Delph, 7th, Brian Huntley Jr., 8th, Jim Coleman Spurger, 9th, and Philip Bridgman in 10th. Unofficially, however, we'll probably say that Mark Whitley is going to be our stage winner. So, we'll try to get at least Whitley down here for his stage win. And if that is the only interview we do get in tonight, other than the top 3 at the end of the race. But Mark Whitley is going to lead them all down pit road here. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I can. 5 different races, 5 different winners. 6th race here at Phoenix. Mark Whitley, of course, won last week at Richmond. Is looking to go back-to-back and get his 2nd win of the season. He will be coming out off of pit road. We'll go ahead and try to get Mark Whitley down here real quick. Let me find him. There he is. Mark Whitley, buddy, you got a copy real quick. Give it a minute. See if he unmutes. Mark Whitley, do you have a copy, buddy?
Gotcha.
There you go. Well, you are going to be our stage winner, man. You wasted no time getting out front. A few cautions out there early on. But you managed to get back out front, keep it, you know, on the restart. I mean, we had some drivers that did pit, you know, that didn't take tires. A driver that did not pit at all. And you were right there, and you just took, you know, the lead, never looked back. I mean, how does it feel out there for you? I mean, you've been in clean air most of the race.
Well, they say clean air is king, and I definitely think that's the case here. You know, we've been able to get by everybody pretty quick on new tires, so hopefully it goes the way we want it. We only got one more set of tires for the rest of the race, so hopefully we either go green to the end or we get a bunch of cautions and we don't really put any laps on these tires. That's 2 things I'm hoping for right now, so we'll see how it plays out.
Oh, man. Well, we don't want a repeat of last season's. But, I mean, I get what you're saying. Only one set of tires left. Ooh, man, and this track eats up tires.
Yeah, it's not been pretty. It's especially there gets to a point in the run, I think it's around lap 30, it just all of a sudden falls off a cliff no matter how much you're saving, and it just gets really treacherous getting off. So we'll just have to take care of them and try to get back to the lead and get back in that clean air.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. All righty, Mark. Well, awesome job of the stage win here tonight, buddy. You've led a lot of laps already here tonight. We're not going to keep you. Man, good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back up there. And that is going to do it for our stage. So let's get that off of there. Get that off of there. Let's get up front. Gonna be Philip Bridgman, Greg Wood, Zach Duchier, Mark Willie, Hunter Hayward, top 5. Coming to lap 81 here, folks. Leading on the green once more. And into the restart zone. Green is out. We are backing away in a shove from the 77 to the 67. There goes Gary Slapinski. We're going to have some 3 wide action. No doubt about it. And, oh, man, let's not go 4 wide, guys. I mean, 3 wide is bad enough. Oh, man, we're going to almost have 4 wide. Golly, Hunter Hayward, jeez. Mark Whitley back up front, but, man, we have got a sandwich back here. Whoa, we have got a car turn. That is the 14, and I believe it might have been, was that the 4 of Brian Huntley Jr.? See here. Yes, it was. I'm going to rewind it here. Down into the corner. And right there, and there is the contact. And that is going to spin the 14 around. I don't know how in the world everybody got around that, but they did. Oh. Right. Let's see here. Looks like Brad is going to be coming to pit road. Looks like we had a few drivers. Looks like the 33 at Gomez might have locked it down. Maybe it was Jason. Yeah, I know, right? And there is, it looks like the 2 to go. Lee, Bridgman, Duchier, Hayward, Lapinski, Wood, Sheets, Jr., Paff, and Blair. Brad Delph back out onto the track. Al Heath just now on pit road. Robbie Stewart still out there, so it drivers 2 laps down. Does look like Gomez is coming back down pit road. Gilmore off and away. All right, well, going ahead and taking a look at it and exclude the stage caution. So in a total of regular cautions, we have had 5, including the stage 6 for 20 laps, 66 laps to go, 5 lead changes as of right now. And we should get the 1 to go, which we do. 77 has chosen the inside. That's going to put Phillip to the outside. I'm going to lap 87. Yeah, lap 87. Pace cars off to the safety of pit road once more. It'll be Mark Whitley getting us going. 79 laps under his belt. Go to P2, and he didn't waste any time taking the lead. And you know, we're missing a few drivers. Where's the Northwest Tennessee guy? Isaiah. Where he at? Anyway. And there's the green backing away. Man, golly. Drivers all over the place, pushing each other, telling them to go, go, go. 3 wide again, door to door. Oh, man. Well, Hunter Hayward, he is not scared to go 3 wide. I'm going to start calling Hunter Hayward No Lift Hayward. I don't know if that's his name or his nickname, but that's gonna be my nickname to him, is No Lift Hayward. On the restarts, he just goes. He just does not lift. Oh, the 4 of Huntley Jr. sideways. No caution. Got it saved. Good save. Back up out onto the racing surface. He pulls it right in front of Aaron Bradford. Like Robert Chiswick, Robbie Darnell, Brad Delph. Ooh, I see smoke. Lots of smoke. Chris around Phillip. Chris up into 7th. I can't talk. Like Ashley is on pit road here. Just seen Ashley down. Oh, we do have a driver though that went. Oh, that is the 5. Oh no, that was Phillip. It was Bridgman. Those look like he kept it off the wall, so that is a good thing. Brandon Sheets has company. Greg Wood. Oh no, and we do got a caution though. Go ahead and find where that happened. Oh no, Jeff Gilmore. Oh, the 75. Yes, it was. Oh, it looks like the 6 might have got a little bit of piece of that too. Is Robert Chiswick. Oh, it looks like Gilmore got loose there, but it looked like he was all right. And right there, where it all transpired. Yep, 75 going to get the rough end of the stick on that one, up into the outside wall. Gomez going to have to dodge it. He's going to go into the wall. It looks like Gilmore has called it a night here. Oh, man. Dadgummit. Hey, Brendan. Yeah, we're doing all right, buddy. Yeah, 3 wide at Phoenix. Ugh, man. Yeah, we got No Lift Hayward here. You know what? How about we talk to Hunter? We're going to try to make this quick, though, because they're going to go back green pretty quickly. Hunter Hayward, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
I got a new nickname for you.
What's that?
No Lift Hayward. And you know why?
Because I don't lift?
Well, yeah, and you're not scared to go 3 wide. I've already seen it a billion times by you here tonight. You know, I wanted to tell you that, but I also wanted to, you know, most important, you know, how's the track to you here tonight? I mean, is it loose? Is it tight? Is it being friendly, unfriendly? You know, what's your take on it?
I mean, it feels really good in the short run. I know we have a fast car when it comes to the short run. The medium run, it kind of gets a little tight, and then the long run is really where I start to struggle. I'm just getting really tight in center and on exit, but we've been making some adjustments to get a little bit quicker, stay up front. Obviously, that spin right in the beginning we don't talk about, but
yeah, let's not talk about that.
yeah, that dog leg is really loose. So if you clip the little yellow line right before that dog leg, or right into the top of the corner of that dog leg, yeah, your car just goes right around. So I kind of just hook it all the way down now after the start-finish line, just so I don't risk it. But I mean, car feels really good. We're able to cut through traffic pretty well. These top two in front of me are really good. But I mean, overall, I feel good about the car. I mean, we've out of the back to the front, so obviously we have a quick car, but looking forward to talk to you after this race.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's not over. You know, anything definitely can happen, and I mean, it is Phoenix, so you know, let's just not go back to last season's Phoenix. All right, you know, we won't even talk about that.
Yes, sir. And the racing overall is really good. We're getting a lot of laps in quickly.
Yeah.
We're all racing each other respectfully, so I look forward to these next 50 laps. Looking forward to having a good finish here.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Hunter, we'll let you get back to it. It looks like you guys are gonna get the one to go here. So good luck, Hunter.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right. Well, there's Hunter Hayward. Oh, I knew that was coming. I'm gonna take some heat off that one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was gonna say something, and she did. Oh no, not the interview, Kelly. I knew she was gonna say something. Oh man. Yep, we had to do it. We had to do it. Well, let's just hope I didn't jinx him, alright? Let's just hope. Alright, here we go, folks. Coming to lap 96. Pace car is off and away. And man, oh man, I'm looking back there and I'm seeing a little bit of traffic jam there, watching the 4. And here we go. Into the restart of the race. 77, 78 on the loud pedal. We are back underway. And I don't know if the 48 got the start he wanted, but yeah, he is going to keep it. Looks like P3. So, and man, oh man, boy, he almost did it right on the tail of the 78 of Gary Slapinski. Good save, Hunter. I didn't jinx you. All right, well, yet anyway, here goes the 22 of Chris Path. Now they're going to go, it looks like a little bit of single file up front for now. Oh, man, boy, if I was Hunter, I'd have to change my drawers after that one. Yep. Well, I mean, it is what it is, Kelly, you know. I can't go a race without jinxing someone, so. Hey, let's hope I just broke it with Hunter, though. Watching the 67 of Greg Wood here down to the inside of the 14 of Brad Delph for position. The 11 and the 14. Oh, no, the 11. Jim Comensberger. Whoa. I don't know if he realized he was there or not. But, yeah, this is not going to be good. That was the 14. It took me on the 21. So hang on a minute. Now, this is where it all initiated, was right here. I don't know if Jim realized he wasn't clear or something. I don't know. But right there might have been some net coating. No, definitely some contact for sure. That is going to spin the 14. But I believe, oh, right there it was. Nowhere to go for the 21 machine. Right into the 14. Nowhere to go for the 19. They're going to both get a piece of this. Oh, man. Golly. Man, oh, man, Brad Delph just not... Man, he's not having a very good night. A little bit of a punching bag here for the 14. Man. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, nobody knows where I live, so, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to find for sure. So, I mean, but And, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, I jinx everybody, Brandon. I've probably jinxed everybody out here at least once, including Whitley. So, you know, it happens. I know I've jinxed Gary many times. So, right, well, let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, man. I guess they are, Tara. I guess they are. Paf, or yeah, I mean, Delph is not having a very good race. I almost said Paf. I was looking at your name. Sorry. Chris is having actually a pretty good race. You know, started fourth, running fourth. So he's having a pretty decent race. Brad, it just seems like he just cannot catch a break here tonight. You know, either getting spun or getting hit, one of the two. But that Charlottesville Dental Care 14 still looking pretty sexy out there. I mean, it does have some damage, but it's going to slide it into pit road here, and he looks like he's going to probably get some dents knocked out of that thing while he is on pit road. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, you don't really need aerodynamics here at Phoenix. So, I mean, as long as you keep the car pretty clean and drivable, you'll be all right. You just don't want to get any heavy, massive damage on it. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need aero here. Folks, like we are up to 22, 19 viewers, 23 concurrent, 17 likes. Thank you again, everybody. Man, amazing. Well, I do want to mention, while we're under caution, we are over the 100 mark. We will go to one of my favorite super speedways for round number 7. Talladega, baby. Yes, Talladega. 92 laps, the Talladega 244. Man, we know how super speedways are, though. They are a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. Heck, Chihuahua can win it. Gotta be lucky, though. Man, it's going to be an amazing race. This race is amazing here tonight at Phoenix. Brandon Hartwell. How you doing, Brandon? Hey, that's another driver we're missing. Where are you at, Mr. Brandon? See you in chat, but you ain't out on track. All right, here we go. We'll get back to chat here in just a second. Mark Whitley, Gary Slapinski, Hayward, Paff, Sheets, Jr., Wood, Comensberger, Bradford, Darnell. Top 10. Here we go. Green is back out, and boy, Hunter Hayward, he is not going to waste any time. He's going to push that 48 as close as he can, and he is going to overtake second from Gary. Broke up the teammates there. Now let's see if he can get around the 77. Mark Whitley getting a little bit hectic back here at around Sheets and Wood and Brian Huntley Jr., Chris Paff. Door to door, 67 and the 2, the 4 and the 22 going to go door to door. Like the 4 is going to hold off at that spot. Here comes the 44, speaking of which, of Robbie Darnell. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, we're going to miss you out. We miss you out here, buddy. We really do. The 21 of Zach, making his way up to 8th, started in 11th. And Bradford starting to see some movement. Brad Delph trying to make his way back up toward the front. There is Kyle Heath, who started on pole. He is up to 13th after not having the start of the race he wanted. He has made his way back up to just inside of the top 15. Still got some laps. He still has time. Got to work out in his favor, though. Getting up here to Brian Huntley Jr. and the 21 of Zach Douchier. Still side by side. Whoa, Zach! That wasn't Zach. That was Brian. Whoa, 44, Robbie Darnell had to lock it down not to get into the back of, I believe, yeah, that was Brian Huntley Jr., and Huntley is going to go get loosey-goosey again. And is he still having some issues? Well, it looks like he's okay for now. No, I hate the new Phoenix. Well, I like the new Phoenix, don't get me wrong. I hate the new configuration where the start-finish line is. The track itself is fine. Just, I don't like where the start-finish line is. It gets me so confused. Get used to one thing, and then it changes. Yep, sounds about right. Back here with Coleman, Spurger. Man, Robbie. There is Kyle He to the inside of the 4. There's the 14. Brad Delph, the 4. And they're door-to-door again. Oof. I'm going to continue to watch this. I've seen this before. Oh, a couple of drivers smacking the wall there. Coleman Spurger. Sorry, Jim. I'm tongue-tied there. And believe that might have been Aaron Bradford in the wall simultaneous. Jim is under fire here from Robbie Darnell. I'll butcher names here. Oh, Robbie! Whoa. I say, Robbie. And that Hillsboro 44, well, he almost Hillsboro'd it right into the wall. And back to single file for just a minute. Yeah, this single file stuff's not going to last. Now, Mark Whitley's still up front. I haven't had any timing screen issues here tonight because I think I figured out the issue. Well, I'm not touching it. Every time I click the camera controls down here at the bottom, every time I click this, or this, it freezes. Not touching it. While the replay is a little bit different than what y'all have seen in the past, and I have to rewind it. But Mark Whitley, 105, well, that cannot be beat. Golly, Gary is all over the tail of, of Hunter, and Hunter is on the outside now, the 78. Gary trying to take back P2 from Hunter. And that has brought Greg Wood back up here. Whoa! 78 slams the back end of the 48. Oof. What I tell you about the lift and the braking zones. Totally different for each driver. I don't see much damage on the 78. Let's get on Hunter here. Let's see if we can find any damage. He did hit him, but it looks like he might have hit him square, so I don't see any damage. Okay, so I don't see any damage there, but golly, you see that? 67, 78. I got to get back up here because Greg Wood has just got around Gary Slapinski to go into third. Boy, Greg Wood, man, he is bringing that Matco tools, but man, whoa, 67 shoves the 48. Good save by the 67, 3 wide. Brandon Sheets in the center, and that's not going to take long to get figured out. And the 67, he shoved Hunter, and I think Gary got into the back of the 67 or something like that. Anyway, he got loose, but good save. Man, oh man. Don't look now, but here's Paff and Kyle moving on up, moving on up. To inside top 5, hopefully, here in a minute. Oh, he's P6. There's Pat P7. Sorry, had to do it. I know it's probably going to crack some of y'all up out there. Oh, golly, Brandon Sheets, a hard lick into the wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we wanted. Whoa, Brandon Sheets and a Harpoon Design 2 took a hard lick to the outside wall and the 67. That was Greg Wood. Oh, I think he put the Matco tools a little bit too far into the two. Let's see what happened. Right. Oh, did both of them get loose? I believe both of them might have got loose there a little bit. Ooh, yeah, both of them got loose, and I don't know. Boy, man, Brandon Sheets, I don't know if he got tagged again by the 67 or what. We're going to go ahead and kind of get a side angle of this. No, I'm not an admin, and I do not take responsibilities for what I say, but I will kind of see what happened. It looks like they both, 67 did come up, and that did get the two loose. And yeah, the two just turned right into the wall. Ouch, 67 again, nowhere to go. Kyle Heath, nowhere to go. The 14, I thought he got through it, but he didn't. He's going to get damage. Oh, and the 22 is going to snake by as well. Oh, man. So the 22 got by. Brad ended up getting some damage. He did come down pit road, and he didn't come down pit road that time. Oh. Well, no, and the driver that can't catch a break is the guy leading who has led a lap now, and that's Brad Delph. Just seems like it tonight. Just just wrong spot, wrong time. And, you know, several drivers have been involved in a few things. Just Phoenix, man, it's rough. Let's check the temperature. It's only 81 degrees, so it did fall. It was 110 when we started, so now it has fallen off. Do have some shade out there on parts of the track, too. So part of the track probably cooling down a little bit more than the other portions. But, folks, we are on lap 120 here of 150. I don't think Brad is coming down pit road. I mean, got a bonus point. Keep on going. I mean, see what happened. Robbie Darnell, like he didn't come down, nor did Keith Hurlbutt come down. So, man, oh man. All right. Now, let's see. We'll be at lap 122 when the green drops. Brad has chosen the inside line. Robbie on the outside, just ahead of the 77 to Mark Whitley. On the inside behind Brad is going to be Keith Hurlbutt. That is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You got Hunter Hayward, Gary Slapinski, Chris Paff, Zach, Brian, and Jim rounding out our top 10. And Brad Delph is going to be on the loud pedal. And a little bit of shake-up going on as, man, Mark Whitley, he is on the loud pedal. L14 getting loose. 3 wide behind him. Chris, I believe that is. Whoop, 3 wide here with Chris. Chris, Brad, and Gary. Brad, man, I'm getting Chris and Brad mixed up yet again here tonight. So Brad Delph going to start falling back a little bit. He did lead 3 laps. He has fallen back here to 5th. Mark Whitley is back up in the lead, followed by Hunter Hayward, Gary Slapinski, Chris Paff, Brad Delph in 5th, Zach Duchier, Brian Huntley Jr., Jim Comensberger, Robbie Darnell, and Larry Blair. Got some battling back here. I blame Tara. Oh, no, we got the 14 again. No! Oh. Oh, it looks like the 21 and the 14 here. Like they were coming through the dog leg. Right there, the 21 goes through the dog leg. 14's back up on the track, and right there it was. Contact 14, 21. Who? All right, Brad Dell has unfortunately taken his car behind the wall. He is done for the evening. Golly, that 14 could just not get a break out here tonight. Man. And we were backing away here tonight. All right, well. And oh man. Golly, though, Mark Whitley, he's going to lead the most laps regardless. But, you know, Hunter Hayward has got something going for him. So does Chris Paff. Oh, Hunter is, you know, in between teammates, Mark Whitley and Gary. Now, Hunter is going to have to keep P2 to keep them two split up. Chris Paff is sitting in a pretty good spot as well. He's going to have to figure out a way to keep it up into P4 and get a decent start and not let the 4 of Brian Huntley Jr. get around. And we have lost 6 drivers out here tonight. Two of them. There's 2, 3, 4 of them still on pit road. Gary Wood, Zach, Brandon Sheets, Clifton Ashley. We have 17 out on the track. Robbie Stewart 2 laps down. The last one on the lead lap, Kevin Roy. Started 19th and 16th, so he's up a few spots. Oh, Kevin. Heiswick, started 28, running 15. Not too shabby there, Robert. Yeah, I don't know who said it, but yeah, cautions can breed cautions. Let's hope they don't breed too many more. We are setting at 10 cautions, minus the stage would be 9. Altogether, though, for 36 laps, 23 laps to go, 7 lead changes. Where we are setting at right now. And the pace car is off. Mark Whitley will be getting us going once again. The Hunter to his outside. Gary on the start here does have his teammate ahead of him, so you know they're going to be communicating. But when the 77 goes, The 48 needs to go. And the green is out, so really it doesn't matter who goes first. Just go. And Mark is up front, but still have the battle for second. Hunter, Gary. Hunter way high. I think he might have went a little bit too high. Well, not too bad. He's still going to keep it there with the 78. You know who's got a bird's eye view of that? 22. Your terror's out there. Will you stop talking about him? Ellie's probably thinking the same way. Will you stop talking about him? I know. How about we talk about Mark Whitley? I mean, we can give it a shot, right? You don't know what I'm talking about? I think everybody out in chat knows what I'm talking about. And 48, 78. Still going at it back here for P2. 48's going to have it. There goes the 22. Ooh, I thought the 22 was going to shoot to the inside of the 78. Nope, not going to happen. 20 to go, folks. 19 next time by. Ooh, Robbie popping the wall a little bit. Let's get back over here. It looks like Jim Coleman'sberger, Aaron Bradford, the 67 of Greg Wood. Ooh, Greg. Good save there, Greg. He did get loose, and he is going to fall back to 11. Philip Bridgman got around him. Coleman'sberger. Here comes Keith Hurlbutt, kind of trying to get up there. I mean, 22nd to 12th. It's not too shabby. I'd take it. I just to survive, I'd take it. Gomez started 25th and 13th. Like Bridgman and Wood going at it there. Now it's going to be Wood and Coleman'sberger. Right up ahead of them, Aaron Bradford and Kyle Heath. Hunter Hayward, still running P2. Gary P3, Chris Paff P4, Ron Huntley Jr. P5. That's the way we set right now. What is Gary thinking? Well, let's get back here to Greg Wood and Kyle Heath because we've got a side-by-side battle back here. And it looks like 67 is going to keep it. In the 13, they're in 9th. Jim is going to be behind the 13. 16 to go, 15 next time by. Ooh, 67, I think Wood, it was him, had to lock the brakes up a little bit. And that's going to put Aaron Bradford up here too. Man, they get so close to one. It makes me nervous every time they go around the corner. Seen so many bumper hits, hooks, whatever you want to call them. 67 did pop the wall there. He did keep the position. Hunting down the final laps. Kevin Roy, Larry Blair going at it back here for about P16. Kevin Roy is going to take that spot away. Mark Whitley gonna make it 129 laps under his belt this time by. Not really too concerned, but I am concerned. Philip Bridgman, though, back up into P10, right where he started. Aerokinetics. Number 5. much kinetics on that one. Oh, man. Would have got too much aero at that, too. Ouch. Well, that hurt. Back to 12th, unfortunately. Man, heavy damage to the driver's side. Pancaked the wall. And here comes, is going to be the 6th of Chiswick. Can he fully get around the 5? Right now, not yet. He is going to do it that time. And you pancake the wall like that, that hurts. I don't care if it's real life or not. Ugh, that steering wheel is not friendly. Especially if you got force feedback. Pretty much, a little bit of single file. Ooh, boy, putting some pressure on Hayward, who is back into 3rd now. So Gary did get around him at some point. Let's see, 9 to go. We'll see. Hunter has something up his sleeve for a last-ditch effort. Gary Slapinski, though, is about 1.5, 1.4 seconds back. Hunter is about a second back. A potential battle for podium. .22.48. Ugh. And the 22 of Path to the inside of the 48. I don't think the 48, no, 48 did not fight him. Let Path go. And I think Tara did say that they were teammates. Half Sheet, Stewart, Hurlbut. No. Right? No. Half Sheet, Stewart, Hurlbut are teammates. Okay. I had to go back up top and look at it. Man, Hunter falling backwards. Ryan Huntley Jr. now up to P4. Ooh, did Hunter shoot his tires? Man, his tires may be shot. 5 to go, folks. Evan Roy, Robbie Darnell. Hunter slapped the wall. Oof. Been happening quite a bit tonight. Hunter may have some damage he don't want. Maybe affecting that car, and I just don't think there's going to be enough laps for him to get back up toward the top 4 here. He's about a second back, so, but hey, he can finish in 5th. Oh, and he popped the wall again. Well, I seen that one. Man, he may be having some steering issues too. I don't know. Can't really tell. Kind of hard to tell from up here. 3 to go, though. All we got to do now is get to the white flag. Get a caution now. We'll rack them up, stack them up. We do have 3 GWC attempts if we have to use them. This time by, though, is going to be 2 to go. Now we just got to get to the white. Greg Wood, Jim Commonsberger. Let's kind of go ahead and watch this real quick. And down here momentarily, Mark Whitley will take the 1 to go. And across the stripe for Mark, 1 to go. We're going to finish this under regulation, folks. 1 lap to go for Mark Whitley. Mark Whitley, outside pole sitter, already has 2 wins this season. But here tonight, he is going to come out of 4 and win back to back here tonight at Phoenix. Winning last week at Richmond and winning tonight at Phoenix. Back-to-back wins for Mark Whitley this season. Klapinski, P2. Chris Path, P3. That is going to be our podium finishers here tonight. Ryan Huntley Jr., P4. And Hunter Hayward will grab the top 5 out of the ordeal. Awesome job by Hunter for holding on there. Hang tight, folks. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. Of course, we're going to start with our winner here, the 77 of Mark Whitley, Harpoon Design Racing Team. That, of course, is Mark, Gary, and a few others. Of course, Brantley Roden, the owner of the team out there. But, man, awesome job, Mark. 141 laps under your belt here tonight. I thought for a moment you was going to come away and just sweep the laps, but I guess the way the cautions kind of played out, drivers staying out and everything, you wasn't able to, lead all the laps. But, hey, 141 is not bad.
Yeah, I'll take it. 141 to 150. Yeah, I think you can't really ask for much more.
No. Well, let's kind of talk about it. I know we talked to you earlier, but, the cautions kind of did start to come out a little bit there after the stage. And we did have, some good solid runs, but it seemed like when y'all got to a certain point, there was more, some cautions did happen. But I know you were up front most of the time. What was your mindset? Just try to finish the race?
Mindset was try to keep the tires on it and try to keep clean air on the nose. I mean, that was pretty much the 2 things. Tires, they fell off pretty good in the long run. Clean air is such important with this car. It's such a big deal. I mean, you can be running, even if you're running easy behind somebody, just having less air on your nose, it just makes the car handle worse, and your tire wear is going to be worse just because of it. So really on the restarts, when we were restarting behind people that took 2 or took gas or, stayed out, it was just trying to be aggressive to get to the lead as quick as possible to get clean air back on it and just kind of control the race. That's uh, usually when I do the best is when I can just sit out there and control the race and, run the way I want to run, and kind of what we did.
Yeah.
And got a caution, I think, with like 35 to go. And I knew at that point, like, that was going to be the best time to take the last set of tires, because it was starting to get people getting more aggressive at the end of the race. It's, coming down to it. So people were just, they're given less room. So I knew if there were going to be more cautions, it was going to be toward the end of the race. So, and I also didn't want to keep it and then only have a set of tires with 10 to go. Then we wouldn't have time to come to the field. So felt like a little bit of a gamble taking tires about 35 to go, but it worked out. A couple quick cautions. I think it was about a 15, 20 lap run to the green, to the end there. Hunter was really, really tough on the short run, but it seemed like he just fell off real hard at the long. So I knew as long as I could stay in front of him, I'd be in good shape. So it was just running hard enough to keep him behind us, and thankfully Gary got kind of battled with him there on that last restart, and I got a little bit of a gap, and then eventually Hunter fell off, and we were able to bring a Harpoon 1-2 to the finish. I think that's the first time we've done that this season.
Oh, well, I'd have to go back and check, but we just have to see. But it could be, it might have been, it might be 1-2 for the first time. But I know there was a race this season. I think it was 1-3, or might have been 1-4, something like that. Anyway, 1-2 out here tonight for Harpoon Design Racing Team. Now I know we talk about clean air here at Phoenix. Next week, though, Mark, it's not going to be about clean air. You're going to have teammates. You're going to have help. We go to Talladega, buddy. How do you feel about it?
I would rather eat my gloves than go there, but it's kind of part of the beast. So hopefully, wear my lucky underwear. Get us a rabbit's foot, or just trying to do whatever we can to get some good luck and hope for the best. Honestly, that's about all you can do there.
Yeah, Talladega's a crapshoot. Of course, anybody can win it. Heck, my Chihuahua can win it. So, Mark, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Not going to keep you any longer. We could talk about Phoenix all night long, but we kind of seen what happened. Awesome race, nonetheless. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate? Your back-to-back wins, buddy. Go ahead.
Just shout out Brantley over at Harpoon Design. He does awesome work. He's spotting for me here on the race nights, and he does awesome work for the paint scheme. So check him out at harpoondesign.com. He's got an online form you can fill out and get one back, get a design for you. He's usually really quick getting back. I think it's usually either the same day or next day. He'll get back to you and get more information from you. So check him out. Shout out to my teammate Gary. Like I said, he was strong all race. I think we were both really good on the long run, and awesome bringing home a 1-2 for Harpoon Design Driven Motorsports. So shout out to him. And then shout out to the league. I know I wasn't here last season, but I heard it was a pretty rough race with a lot of cautions. Had a few in this one, but from what I've heard, it was a major improvement from last season. So shout out to everybody in the league. And then shout out to my family tuning in these broadcasted races. Appreciate them. I think it's my parents, my grandparents, like all of them. Appreciate them being behind me and supporting me for doing this virtual racing. And I guess the last shout out to you over there putting on an awesome broadcast. I know you're a one-man crew, which is not very easy to do.
No.
So, glad to have you on board and doing some awesome work, and can't wait to go back and watch you tell the story of this race.
Well, I do appreciate it, Mark. Yeah, some tracks are easier than others, for sure. I know I got Brad Delph and Chris Paff's name and number confused again here tonight, but I blame Phoenix because of the way the start-finish line is. So don't blame me, blame Phoenix.
It's a little tricky.
Yes, it is. All righty, Mark. Well, we're going to let you get back to it, man, and congratulations on the win. We'll see you next week.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our P2 finisher here tonight. The other half of the Harpoon Design Racing Team, Gary Slapinski. Well, Gary, it wasn't without a fight here tonight, buddy. I mean, you were in some battles of your own. You were up there with your teammate Mark at one time. Then you kind of fell back, and then No Lift Hayward, he wanted to put his 2 cents in from time to time. So, Gary, I mean, talk about the struggles and the battles that you had to overcome here at Phoenix.
Oh man, I had to overcome a lot. Man, it was a rough night. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I got thrown into some situations I didn't want to, like free wide, and I don't know. It's a completely different beast this season. This car is completely different. It's got me in a little loop this year, but I'm working on it. I'll tell you, I'm working on it. But I mean, as far as the situations tonight, it's just been crazy all night. I've been trying to get up to the front there, which I did. You know what? I'm happy. I told Mark, I said, my goal every week is to be me and you, 1 and 2, and that's what we ended up. So, Am I happy the way the car felt tonight and myself? No, really not. I wasn't really comfortable tonight. I mean, last season I was here, I had a really great race car. I felt like I could beat anybody. But this year, I don't know. I just didn't feel it tonight, to be honest with you. I just didn't feel it in the race car. But I came home second, so I really shouldn't complaining to everybody. Like, what the hell is he complaining about? He got some ticket. But, our driver's never happy, and I was never happy.
Well, we didn't bring it up with Mark, but, you were there last season at Phoenix, and I didn't broadcast it, but I did kind of look at it. And, it was a rough race. Nothing.
It was rough.
Yeah. 18 cautions. That's rough.
Yeah, from the beginning to the end, there was this caution, and I thought the time was going to run out at one point.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad it was. So they came close. But I guess they gathered it up, and we finished the race. And
And, we don't have to worry about the Phoenix of last season. We had to worry about Phoenix of this season. So, everything
Thank
changed.
God you weren't there, because you would have driven me crazy.
Well, it was 150 laps here tonight. Of course, y'all, this season have to deal with no reset. So, you get damage, you got to get it fixed. And there were several drivers out there that, got caught up in a few things, had to get damage fixed. They had to work their way back to where they was at. And, it was a handful for everybody for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple wrinkles, and when I went 3 wide, I was coming off the corner once. I hit the wall. I mean, it wasn't anything big, but I got a couple let's say scrapes in my car, but it gives a character.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix is over with. We go back to real racing. Well, I guess we could call it real racing. We go to Talladega next week. It's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. How do you feel about Talladega for round number 7, buddy?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just start from the pits. Start back there, stay out of trouble, and maybe at the end I'll just come from the back and come home with a checker flag or something.
Start somewhere and hope you finish, right?
Yeah. Well, next week's about survival. It's gonna be like tonight.
Yeah,
I don't want to be in it.
It's gonna be a survival of the fittest, and man, Talladega with no resets. You get damage. It's gonna be hard damage. So
yes,
it's not gonna be an easy. Get it fixed, reset, get it back out. You're either going to sit there a while or you're going to go home,
Yeah. Arrows, everything.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're unlike here.
No.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah, all righty, Gary. Well, awesome job, man. The Harpoon Design Racing Team 78P2 here tonight. Teammates, 1, 2. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, buddy?
Oh, I'm going to thank my teammates and my spotter tonight. He did a great job tonight. I want to say thank you. I would like to thank Harpoon Designs. I would like to thank you, MaxspeedTV. What else I want to thank? I want to thank my family for letting me come out here and do this every night, and my wife that I love her, and I'll see you next week.
All righty, Gary. We'll see you next week. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, well, that is going to bring us to our P2 finisher here tonight. He already took his dadgum car behind the wall. Dadgum it, Chris. Hate it when you do that.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, Chris is tired here, folks. Well, Chris, awesome job, P3 finish. You had, we'll go ahead and talk about it. You had battles of your own out there, man. Talk about the battles you had to overcome, the stresses, the tire strategy call, even with the cautions, the way they played out. I mean, what was going through your mind throughout the race here, man, from start to finish?
I started, me and the teammates, we decided to try to keep a set in the bank for a late race caution. That scenario didn't quite play out, but the race, man, is just, I don't know where to begin. I don't even know where to start. Everything in the middle, it felt like you was just having to dodge wrecks. You was having to dodge people, slower people, faster people, fresh tires, old tires. I mean, it was every restart was something completely different.
So you really didn't know what to really go off of when it came to a restart. You just kind of had to judge where everybody was at.
Yeah, pretty much. I had decent long run pace. I did some practice, and I knew that I had pace in the longer run. But these short runs, man, just I can't drive. That's not my driving style. Doesn't fit up in my repertoire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh
Gotta try to
yeah.
let the car get it to rotate. We're not as dependent on the brakes. These setups seem to be getting a little bit better and better. But like once you get them hot or you get them greasy, mess up, it's bad. It's real bad.
Well, I mean, you guys were able to, kind of handle it for the most part. I know you got loose several times. I think you might have even got rear-ended a time or two. It didn't look like you had any damage on the car out there, but then again, I don't know. some of those restarts were just neck and neck. I mean, drivers were going, they were, bumping and banging door to door. I mean, it was like just a nail biter.
Yeah, it was, man. You see him. I seen him going 3 wide. I mean, there's guys using cutting the dog leg. There's guys not cutting the dog leg. I mean, there's a lot of situational awareness that you need to be, real keen on, and making sure that you just hit your marks and give people space, give them room, try to make the corner.
Well, and that's what it took out here tonight at Phoenix, buddy. But unlike Phoenix, we go to a track that it's all about luck, basically. Yeah, round number 7, we go to Talladega next week. I mean, you don't really have to worry about now. Here, you didn't have to worry about, I would say aero. There, you've got to really take care of that car. Any slight damage, it will affect it at Talladega.
Yeah, these cars. I mean, I really don't think it matters. I think all tracks. I think the aero is still a big deal, but Talladega is going to be way bad.
Yeah.
There's going to be no room for error at all. I don't even have a plan and or strategy for that yet. I'm just probably going to end up winging it. I'll see how the teammates feel about it. They got something better.
Well, I mean, we'll know. Y'all will get it figured out before next week, I would assume. You got a week to prepare, but, it is Talladega. It's a big track. Definitely can go 3 wide there pretty comfortably. A lot of 2 wide for sure. It's just going to be Talladega, straight up, bumper to bumper, drafting teammates. You got to have teammates.
Yep, I agree. We've got 3, so I've got plenty of people to depend on. I've got, plenty of other guys in here. They're not my teammates officially, but I feel like they are teammates in a sense. So I feel pretty good about the group and what type of show we could put on out there. I just hope it goes that way. You know how it is, man. It's like Russian roulette.
Yep.
For those super speedway races.
Yeah, you just never know. It's a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. So, and I'll say it all the time. It's a crapshoot. So, Chris, I got to say, man, awesome job out here tonight, pulling off a podium finish. Definitely a good points night for you coming into tonight. You were up a spot. So this is definitely going to, kind of help you in a way. Gary was ahead of you. Actually, you were tied with Gary coming into tonight, and you were tied with Wrongich. So this is going to be interesting once the points are updated.
Yeah, it's a long season, Josh.
yeah.
I ain't too concerned about the points yet. I just want consistent finishes. I keep qualifying pretty well. This is the best I've qualified in any, fixed or league racing or any of that nature. I'm glad to start finishing about where I qualify. It's where I feel like that should be a goal. If I can qualify there, I should be able to finish there. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, you got a good mindset. So, I mean, that's just the way to go. And keep that mindset, buddy, because you're getting it done. So hopefully when you grab a pole, well, guess what? Maybe you'll finish there.
Yes, I would love it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Bang 22 of Chris Paff here tonight, P3. Chris, any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate, buddy?
Yeah, man, I just want to shout out the wife and everything she does, helping you in chat and keeping everybody involved and active in there. Everything you do over there at Max Speed.
Thank you, bud.
SRU, Robbie, everything he does and everything he has to put up with and deal with, I can only imagine. Brantley over there at Harpoon, I don't think I've maybe give him a shout out, but this paint scheme, this Bang Harpoon design paint scheme he made me, I love it. And I appreciate everything that everybody does, man. Everybody just comes here, shows out, gives support, even through the bad times.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, bad races, temper races, it's one race. Everybody gets ready for the next week. Just take it with a grain of salt and go on with the next one, So, and that's the way you got to do it. You can't hold grudges. You just got to keep on going.
Agreed.
Yep. All righty, Chris. Well, awesome job. Like I said, P3, buddy. Go celebrate. We'll see you next week, man.
All right, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, and thank you. And that was Chris Paff, P3 here tonight. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they do have to do here tonight. The points are not updated, so that is why I am making it unofficial. But Mark Whitley is going to grab the win out here tonight unofficially with his teammate there of Gary Slapinski in P2. Chris Paff, who we just talked to, P3. Brian Huntley Jr., P4, 4-4 there. Hunter Hayward in 5th. Jim Coleman-Sperger in 6th. Jason Adams 7th. Greg Wood in 8th. Aaron Bradford 9th. And Kevin Roy rounding out our top 10. Kyle Heath coming back after even going a lap or 2 down. I think it was a lap down at one time. He was probably 2 laps down. I'm not entirely sure, but great comeback. Even though Kyle didn't lead a lap, hey, great comeback by our pole sitter, Kyle Heath, grabbing a P11. Nice finish here tonight by Robert Chiswick in that 12th spot. Robbie Darnell, awesome job in 13th. Keith Hurlbut in 14th. Gomez, Mark Koshik 15th. Larry Blair 16th. Robbie Stewart 17th. Philip Bridgman in 18th. Zach Duchier 19th. And Brad Delf. Tough night for Brad. Punching bag out here tonight. It seemed like bumper car Brad. It was not good for Brad Delf. Man, he'll finish in 20th here this evening. Brandon Sheets here in 21st. Tough night for him as well. Jeff Gilmore 22nd. Clifton Ashley 23rd. Matthew Hunsaker 24th. Eric Jensen 25th. Jaden Sanchez 26th. Gary Cottle in 27th. Paul Buzz Cohen did not start here tonight. But our winner unofficially is going to be Marco Whitley here tonight. And a big shout out to everybody out there that has tuned in here tonight on MaxspeedTV with the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Round number 6. I almost said round number 5. Here at Phoenix of season 14. Big shout out to Brantley Roden at Harpoon Design. Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. That would be Robbie Darnell and all the admins over here that keep this thing going. The owners of the league. I could just keep going on. All the fans out there for tuning in each and every week. Hey, we got 19 likes here. All one shy from 20, but hey, I appreciate the 19 likes out here, and I'm sure everybody else does too. We'll see you next week, folks. Talladega Super Speedway action. Same time, different racetrack, but same place right here. 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, everybody, again. Until next time, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night. And we hit 20 likes. Thank you again, folks.